I want to know more about like what was the biggest fear that you heard from employees when AI entered the conversation and how did you really address that? And maybe before you answer, maybe it makes sense because some of our listeners don't know exactly what Integris is and what you do. So if you want to go ahead and give context to the business and then talk about, the fear that you had addressed with employees.
Yeah, so Integris is a national or a transnational managed service provider, and we support a very particular client profile around the upper end of the small SMB space, and we're everything to our customer from an IT perspective. So they for the most part outsource all of their IT needs to us. So we take care of the users, we take care of the devices, we monitor the environments, we provide our cybersecurity and various forms of security. We manage cloud environments, both physical and on-prem and private and public clouds. And then we are increasingly doing more on the unified communications. We're increasingly now delving into this digital state where we're diving into the data, we're diving into the automation, we're diving into the AI, we're diving into application layer more. So customers look beyond just the device and the user and the help desk and the normal things you would get with a managed service provider. And now we're able to provide more of that consultative relationship building with the customer where we're focusing on outcomes and we're able to really understand what our customers need in a vertical sense and help them on the infrastructure side, sure, but also now on the data side, where we're providing business intelligence and reporting and routing and data lakes and a way for our customers to utilize this ecosystem of data that we all are now in. It's not just our customers, not just MSP customers, but we all our companies are basically data companies now because the amount of data that we have is unbelievable. So it's what you do with that becomes more important. That other stuff becomes a little bit more commoditized. So in our world, the biggest fear from employees was, I don't sell widgets, I don't sell things. What I sell is the time of my people and their knowledge and their skill. And so everything we do is in that nature of consultative support to a customer. So their real fear wasn't just about job loss, although we were talking a little bit about that a few minutes ago. I think it was a lot about relevance.
Mm.
And again, like I said before, I think we addressed it very directly head on. We committed to reskilling them. We showed them career paths into higher value roles.
Mhm.
And then we highlighted success stories. So when we saw things be successful with people, a lot of things that our own people came up with as ideas, we highlighted those people. We identified and highlighted the people who grew with automation, didn't go away with automation, actually grew with automation. The message, I think, became very clear with our employees that AI handles tasks, humans handle judgment. They handle relationships, they handle the strategy and the clarity, I think, certainly reduced the fear dramatically. And I think in any situation, clarity is your friend to the degree. It's not always that you're going to give the news someone wants to hear. It doesn't always have to be good news. But I think if you're clear and you're committed to addressing things directly, then all things are solvable. And in this particular situation, it became really clear that we're not trying to lose people in the process. What we're trying to do is upskill our resources. And that clarity, as I said, I think reduced a lot of the fear
So
dramatically.
that worry was really around, am I relevant or is my skill set relevant?
Yeah, and how do I remain relevant if things are changing? And I think everybody recognizes that technology can do more, and that's okay. I think once we all admitted to each other that that's a good thing for all of us, then it was a matter, and it's going to continue to be this conversation. It's not like it's all been solved, but I think you just continue to have this constant communication around. Well, let's maintain that relevancy by upskilling you, by showing you more career paths into higher value roles, all the things we just talked about, and so that line of communication's very transparent and it's ongoing and it's very honest.
Visit us at leaderbook.ai. Your support as a subscriber means the world to us. So thank you for tuning in. I'm Felicia Shakiba. Let's connect on LinkedIn.